Hey gang, welcome to Coffee Break TV. If you're new, please comment, like, and subscribe. We'd love to hear from you down below in the comment section. So let's see what's new.
Apparently it's suicide prevention or suicide awareness month. And also, perfect timing for the Trump administration, the month that they're starting up garnishments for student loans. And don't be like me, don't be a fucking idiot and forget to check on it and forget to set up the payment plans because they wanted a bunch of information and you forgot. Well, now they've started garnishing my wages. Love that. It was only like $400 they took out of my check. So when I thought I was going to be getting like $1,800, I only got like $15. Can't pay my car insurance. So that's great. Definitely don't have enough money to survive. That's good. Apparently, their process to get out of garnishment takes bare minimum 5 months of them still garnishing your checks. So by the time that 5 months hits, my balance will be paid because it was like $2,100, and I'm sure they'll add like $1,000 for lawyers' fees for garnishing. Even though I'm sure it didn't cost them that much, they'll still charge me that much or something. But yeah, don't be like me, because now I don't know how I'm gonna pay my bills because I had overtime on this check, which is why it was more. I'm screwed.
So they garnish them. They garnish them for them student loans. They want them payments, but I see a lot of y'all talking about paper checks. The garnishment happens way before that. So it don't matter about direct deposit, getting a check, none of that. They're going to get their money. You don't even see the money before they take it. It's already took, and then you get what's left. So that sucks. I went through it. But, yeah. I did it, and I fucked around and quit the job. And then, boom, they got me on my taxes. They took my taxes. So they going to get their money. Get ready for it.
Student loan rant. I have student loans like most of America because I'm a millennial who was told that you should go to college and get a degree and get a good job and all the things. And right? And I did that, and I have a good job that pays me well. I don't check my emails as often as I should. There's like tens of thousands of emails unread, but I will see randomly, like the important ones will make it through where I'll see it because, you know, God. And I see an email that says take action or something like that on your student loans before you get wage garnishment. And I was like, oh, that's important. Let's go in there. And then I go on the website to try to see if I can do anything about making the student loans lower. And it was confusing, so I called today. I call on my way to work, and I'm putting my income and stuff, and I'm telling her everything, and they're like, yeah, your monthly bills are $690. $690? Who is paying $690 for the amount of dependents that I told you that I had? I'm so confused. I and then like the entire conversation, she's like, well, yeah, if you want to continue paying the student loans, if you want, the word continue should not even be in your vocabulary. You just told me this account is 384 days past due. Why is continuing? I haven't been paying anything. I don't understand. Then like she's looking and she's like, well, based on your income, we're doing all the things. Like I'm trying to figure out how I can lower these. The lowest they can do is $284.
I had my wages garnished for student loans. That shit sucked. I've had them take my tax return for student loans. That shit pissed me off. I say that to say, calm down. It was a process. It didn't just happen overnight. They sent me letters. They told me if I didn't start paying that they were going to take the money. They told me how much they were going to take out. I went out. I got a second job. I survived. I honestly don't even remember how long it lasted. They actually took too much and had to pay me back. And I was getting my wages garnished when I was only making like $25,000 a year. So a bitch was broke. I still got PTSD from that shit. But I made it. So come up with a plan, budget, go back to school, do whatever it is you need to do to make sure that you are okay if they start garnishing your wages. I saw someone say too that they can't garnish your hustle. So do some side shit where you get paid in cash. Hopefully that'll make up for the lack of income. I don't know, but the shit sucks. So I get it. I just wanted to let you guys know that you'll be okay.
You think ignoring your student loans will make them go away? Think again. I used to be the one garnishing your paycheck. Before I became a life insurance broker, for 8 years, I worked for the Department of Education. My job, enforcing wage garnishment on people that decided to stop paying their student loans. Pre-COVID, I watched huge chunks of people's paychecks, hundreds, sometimes even thousands of dollars disappear before it even got into their bank account. I've had people cry on the phone, families blindsided, and most people had no idea how deep it could get.
I've had my wages garnished before for student debt. Let me tell you my story. So not only do I have $97,000 in student loan debt, I've also had my wages garnished by the government for failing a class on a Pell Grant. Wage garnishment really ruined my 20s. It really messed up my life for a little while there.
So now it is 100% official. They're going to start garnishing wages for defaulted student loans. I'm getting this information directly from studentaid.gov, and it says that they can take up to 15% of your paycheck and they do not need any permission. All they have to do is send you a 30-day notice letting you know exactly what they're going to do, but they don't need any court order, permission, or anything. They have the right to just take that money from you.
They can't garnish your wages if you don't have a job.
Hey, and welcome to Coffee Break TV. Wage garnishment. Default in your student loan payments. Has it happened to you? How much are they garnishing? 15%? 10%? Or did you get a payment plan to work through getting your payments up to status and up to date? It seems like a lot of people have been hit at different times about the wage garnishment. It's affecting people largely. Their checks are just getting less and less. And with the economy the way it is, it's making it hard for them to afford life. Do you feel that wage garnishment is fair? Do you feel like you're missing the income repayment plans? Or is there a better way to go about this? Should it be forgiven totally? Should they give you a payment plan that you can afford? What is the best solution to get the debt paid for attending college, for attending school, thinking that you were going to get a better job, a better salary, a career? And for most, or for a lot of people, that did not happen. That dream did not come true. And now they're saddled with a lot of debt. What do you feel? Put your opinion down below. Give us a comment. Tell me, do you feel that wage garnishment should be done the way that it's being done? Your wages are getting taken, tax returns, even possible Social Security. Is this the right way to go about getting the student loan debt reduced? Let us know, and thank you for listening to Coffee Break TV.
Let me tell you something. The very first time I go to check my pay stub online, and there is a garnishment to some departments, because they know Department of Education. So for some departments, talking about a student loan garnishment, that will be the last time I receive any wages or tips. I ain't got a tax refund since 2019? In 2019.
I'm not saying that we shouldn't have to repay our loans as students who took out the loans. Yes, we took out the loans. We should repay them monetarily, by service, some way. What people are complaining about is the inequity in banks being bailed out, but not citizens. The inequity of the fact that, how about I overpaid my loans and I'm still waiting for a refund that they gave me documentation that they owe me of 3 years later. The inequity of people trying to pay off their loans and trying to set up a plan, but not being able to get through with a phone call or an email indefinitely. The inequity of only taking out $20,000 in loans, but actually owing $60,000. So if people on an income-driven repayment plan, which is supposed to help alleviate the cost so that you can actually still live, buy groceries, pay your rent, but people are going into default because even that's too much in this economy. And now you're taking that away, which increases the price owed from like $200 a month to some people $1,000 or $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month is a paycheck. It is an entire paycheck. For me, I know that it's more than a paycheck for a lot of people. The government doing this, whether it's a manufactured crisis or not, is literally saying a big F you to over 5 million Americans. We want you homeless and dependent on us. Honestly, the next step is probably debtor's prison. Can't pay your school loans? Go to jail. Shocker, with prison being a money-making system, who's getting rich off that? They gotta fill the bed somehow.
I don't know what God about to do for me. But one thing for certain and two things for sure, I'm going to faith around and find out. And that's on God.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe at Coffee Break TV.